Hey, well, hello. So I'm testing some stuff out. You know, this is definitely just another test. I don't got my mic on. My mic is on now. Is my mic on? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how loud it is. Let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah. You forget stuff and you don't touch stuff. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Let me just look at this. Audio 1, 2. Let me see. 1, 2. All right, give me a little louder. Louder, louder, louder. One time, louder. So I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm going to learn later. Later, like the equator. That's corny though, you know. But neither here nor there. So hopefully you guys can see me clearly. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. I don't know yet. I'm doing some testing, getting things back in order. Let me tell you right quick, but that you understand a couple of things. I have not been gone. What I've been doing is perfecting certain things on this broadcast. What I've been doing is creating the necessary connections to further my production company. And that takes time. Making some change. I got Captain America in my hands. I don't know why, but it's like gonna rock me right here. This takes time setting this stuff up. It takes time putting all the stuff together, and so sometimes you got to step back to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Because I'm making some really big changes in the life right now. But I see somebody else got my name up there. Yes, yes, yes. I'm back on the stream. It's all good. Oh, the old stream is all good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I just hit the buttons today. I've been cleaning up. We setting up the lighting a little bit. It's trying to get everything back in order because next week is a big week. It's when I start coming back and doing these shows. I start coming back and doing my content because now I gotta just hustle and bustle. But let's give you some context what's going on, right, with the big boy, right? So we got the 6K Pro now. Now let me stop. Let's step back a little bit. Let's step back. So sometime like last year when I was starting this all back up, I got the idea that I wanted to be a full-time cinematographer and also own a production company full-time. I had to take a deep dive with that. I had to go and figure out what's going to be the easiest way for me to do that. Because if you don't know anything, I'm not a spring chicken. So I had to figure a couple of things out, how to cut the corners to learn things. And last year, you remember I had this whole video about the black magic cameras and how it was a scam and all this other stuff. And yeah, it was an issue, but not an issue as I should have said. At that time, I didn't understand the difference between cinema cameras and just a regular camera. I didn't understand the difference. And that having dedicated machinery, tools for that job is better than having an all-around tool. I didn't understand that. So when I got the A10 minis and A10 mini extreme, I started seeing the benefits of just having dedicated hardware. I jumped ship. I went and got me a Blackmagic 6K Pro. It's wigged out. It is wigged out, but not wigged out like how these dudes be having all these extra stuff. No, it's wigged out with the Blackmagic stuff, the EVF, the battery grip, and so forth. It's actually my handheld camera. That's what I kind of dubbed it as. Now, okay, it gets deeper. So then I went and got 4K. I figured they're gonna have a 4K Pro coming out, but I couldn't wait for that. I got a 4K just for my gimbal work. I had to take it out for a project this week for the first time, that whole setup, and it was cool. Because I wanted, I was not gonna buy another gimbal. I've been buying gimbals back and forth, and they come out so much. It's like, why? I think really and truly it's more about dudes don't understand how to use their gimbals or have took the time to master it. Is why this stuff don't look right, and then they go find a better gimbal, thinking because you need stronger motors and all this other stuff to make it right. Now you need to master it, right? Gimbals are not really even designed to do all this crazy movements that these cats be doing. It should be doing really basic or standard, not basic, but standard filmmaking moves, dollying in, trucking, dollying out, follows. I'm saying all these type of things. I mean, tilts up and tilts downs and all that stuff like that. All this just rolling and stuff. I ain't really. That's kind of corny. You know what I mean? That's not telling a story. That's just showing, hey, you can make something move like a roller coaster. I care about that. I get sick on roller coasters. I get sick on them. I'm sick of roller coasters. So, but back to the point. So I went and got me a 6K, 4K for the Ronin S that I still have, and my goal was to use my Vedra cinema lenses. Yes, I've been collecting cinema lenses for a minute, and I have a whole kit of Vedras, right? And I'm like, I just wanted to use native lens mounts on native cameras. That was my new thing. Is so when the Vedras, the 4K and the Tilta follow focus, the M, it bounces perfectly. I mean, I gotta add some things here and there, but it's not a hard thing to do, and I get a real good image with that. But I got the 4K with the 6K because I saw the understanding of how the menu systems work, and I also got the Mikey full frame links. I got a whole set of those. I've been getting those for a minute. So my goal was to be a cinematographer, was to make sure that everything that I own was compatible, that it looked similar, gave a similar image, and that I knew how to work all the menu systems the same way. When I had dealing with the Atomos Ninja 5 and the Atomos Inferno with the GH5 menus, I'm having no brain farts. Where's that setting? Where is that? I'm like, I want to do that. So when the guys, I ditched the Atomos. I love the Atomos, how it looks, but yet and still, nah. I want to got the video assist. Why? Because it looks like the 6K Pro menu. So it's easy for me to figure things out and work efficiently. When did that, right? The next thing what I did, I wanted a 12K Pro. Yeah, I got the Ursa. Is it in my hands yet? No, it's in the mail. It's in the mail. I ordered that 2 days ago from the DVE store. I didn't go to B&H to pick it up. I got from DVE store. I didn't want to pay no tax on it. Real talk. I don't want to pay no tax on it. And it's actually a way to not pay tax in New York City if you're a film company. But long story short, so I went and picked that up with the EV and the battery grip, the battery, the V mount battery plate, and the EF mount, and the whole small rig, accessory kit, all that stuff. I think that's that whole setup. And that's strictly, and also the Tilta. I went and got a Tilta big map box. I took that back today it was too big. And I went and got a Tilta clamp on map box, which is look like it's gonna it's gonna do what it do for me. You know what I mean? So now I'm just waiting for the camera and the other stuff to come out so I can put it together. Boom, have it right here for you guys. But the whole purpose of me going to that black magic way of doing things is really about just so I can have equipment that all works together, right? Things that work together, things that as a cinematographer, I can work efficiently, because when you're working as a cinematographer, see, that's the difference here, right? As if anybody can shoot anything. You know what I mean? Anybody can make a video. Anybody can make a nice image. Where it becomes a complication is when dudes have to make that nice image under pressure. The pressure of a budget, the pressure of time, the pressure of turnaround deliveries, all these type of things, the pressure of a producer not understanding what you're trying to achieve or what they need. And so you have to interpret their jargon into the language of filmmaking. And that's the whole purpose of being a cinematographer at that level. So I took a step back. I had to just brush up and study stuff. I had to learn stuff. You know what I mean? I had to sit down and figure things out. So as I'm starting to figure these things out, I'm trying to make sure it's good. What took place was that I gotta simplify things. That's why I went to Black Magic. So I can have a fighting chance out here. Pow, pow, Rocky. Pow, 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 Rocky. You know? So that's the whole process now. So me changing gears like that really was the driving force why I've been taking my time putting this stuff together. Plus, I didn't have the time. You know, I didn't have the time to do this stuff. Now I got the time coming up, so I'm excited. At the time coming up, I'm slowly starting to put some things together and create my content list, my production list for the content. The goal is to start doing a video once a week now. That's the goal. On the topics, I'm not 100% sure because I do want to talk about the business side of running a company. I also want to talk about working as an independent cinematographer for small projects. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about my journey, which is so important to me. That's this channel about my journey, but there's my journey. But I have so many different legs. I'm like an octopus. I got things here. I got things there. Like, what is this about, right? This is my platform to talk and share information. Share my wisdom, my pitfalls. Do what I do. And I think that we're gonna get there. It starts back up by probably sometime next week. So it'll start back up. I can tell you that it's not all gonna be sit down videos like this anymore. Because now that I have the time to do stuff, I'll be out here in the streets getting content now. Just give you some video footage from projects that I'm working on now. And yeah, it's rocking and rolling. I'm using some new actual studio-based cameras inside here. Because these are not even the Black Magic. These are some other cameras, right? I'm using these cameras. I'm just getting used to even how these work. This is a brand I've never used, but it's a brand good for live streaming and capturing stuff. They're kind of stagnant. And I even got like a top down menu view now. Oh, it's not on. Turn it on. Hold on. Hold on. And it's gonna learn this stuff. I think it is. It's on this side. Look at that. This side. Okay, cool. Like I said, just getting to learn stuff. And I also got to check that shot because it's too dark. Oh, it's not that dark as I thought it was. This is the whole point of this having this shot right here. So I gotta rate up the light in this one a little bit. Just angle that light a little bit. That's all. But neither here nor there. It's top down shot right quick. So I can do some talk about the things in my hand. I gotta move this out the way when I'm doing this stuff too. But we get to that point. I had a hot spot here, but if I have this right here, see the hot spot still here. Nope, it's gone. You can go to. Yeah, I just don't have enough light right here. There's not enough light for this table. I can fix that too easily. Have one of my Aperture MCs up there. Fix that up. But neither here nor there. That's the whole point of all this right here. I can see that this is okay. We work it out. So yeah. So this is back to the main shot. So like I was saying to you, I'm just setting all this stuff up, cleaning things up. I got a wire here that needs to move.